Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we are starting the Gospel of Luke. Luke 1 opens with the intent to put to paper what Luke says is the most surely believed among us, the story delivered to him from the beginning, eyewitnesses and ministers of the word. He wants to write the events chronologically. He talks about Zechariah and Elizabeth, a descendant of Aaron. They are childless in their older ages. An angel appears to Zechariah, a priest at the temple, and says they will have a child to be called John, and he shall be great in the sight of the Lord and filled with the Holy Spirit from conception onward. Zechariah is doubtful. Gabriel says he will be mute until these events have come to pass. Elizabeth becomes pregnant and hides for the first 5 months of her pregnancy. Gabriel next goes to see Mary of Nazareth and tells her to fear not, that she is blessed among women and has high favor with God, and will conceive a son to be called Jesus. He shall be great, the Son of the Highest, and his kingdom will have no end. Mary then asks Gabriel how, and he explains the power of the highest will come over her, and the child will be called the Son of God. He continues to tell Mary about Elizabeth, her cousin, and that with God nothing is impossible. Mary says, "Let it be done to me according to thy word." Mary next goes to see Elizabeth, and upon Mary's greeting, Elizabeth says that she can feel John moving excitedly in her womb. Mary then goes into what is called the Magnificat, a series of statements of Mary's beliefs that foreshadows Jesus' coming and fulfills Old Testament promises. Elizabeth has John, and 8 days after the birth, at the time of the circumcision, they refer to the baby as Zechariah, and Elizabeth says no, his name is John. The name John is then confirmed by the father Zechariah after he writes what his wife has already stated onto a tablet, that his name is John. At that point, Zechariah feels his tongue loosen and his voice returns as he praises God. The people seeing it become fearful at the supernatural healing of his voice and the age of their pregnancy leading to a healthy baby, and speak it to the land so that all hear. And everyone that does hear it puts their hand to their hearts and exclaims, "What type of child shall this be?" Elizabeth is now full of joy and no longer afraid, and Zechariah prophesies, saying that Israel is blessed and saved by God with a horn of salvation, sent to them, the house of David, to perform mercy promised to their fathers in order to serve the Lord without fear all the days of their lives. John will be the prophet of the highest, preparing the way before the face of the Lord, to give knowledge to people, to give them remission of their sins. Through God's mercy, we have a light that will guide our feet into the way of peace. John grows strong and lives in the desert until his showing unto Israel, a man of the wilderness, like Elijah. Okay, everybody, that's the end of the first chapter of Luke. Comment down below if you've had any questions about the reading so far. It's interesting. It does seem like a very different writing style than that of Mark. Mark seemed very quick to read. This writing of Luke does seem very much in-depth and has a lot of references to the Old Testament and the promises that were made then and how they're being fulfilled now. I'm sure it'll lead to a more in-depth understanding of the Bible, so I'm excited for what is to come in the book of Luke. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, and we can get through that together. If not, then I will see you, I think, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then on Monday for sure, for Luke chapter 2. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you next time. Bye.